We're in Miami Gardens, Florida. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Panthers going up against the Burritos. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Jared Jones.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here, and now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. Splits the plate, and we're underway. And it's 1-1. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now it's the DH, Jackie Robinson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a miss. Jared Jones with the strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. In for a strike, 0-1. Just missed.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 down, nobody on. Ruiz down to first with it. Ramirez beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Next offering is downstairs. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Right side, hard hit. And he's out on the tag. Out number 3. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Leon Day.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first, at the plate, Victor Scott.
The left fielder, Victor Scott.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Carroll pulls it down. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a foul straight back. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, gets to it onto first. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
0-1.
Day comes to the plate, and it's fouled away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top of the second, this is Corbin Carroll. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Jones back to work. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Josh Gibson stepping in now. First pitch, and he just misses. No score here in the second. There's a strike.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now Mickey Mantle. First offering, and it just misses. And delivers outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that's downstairs and outside. Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He shoots one out to right. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jackson Merrill at the plate and takes high there. Pitch out, but no action. And a strike in there.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
De La Cruz off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now here is Isaac Paredes. Cut out and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row.
Hey, what's wrong, Kevin? How you doing?
Cruising along. So digging in, Jacob
Wilson. If I got time, I'm trying to get in a game real quick just before I go to bed because I had to work today. I worked about 10 hours today.
And that one is inside ball 1.
Yeah. You try to get a hold of me this weekend. I got to work tomorrow, but I'm off on Sunday and Monday.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Curve in the dirt. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Cronenworth makes the catch. 1 away. And now the DH, Jackie Robinson. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-2. And downstairs. Fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit, reached on a drop. 3rd strike his first time. That's inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Now this is in the air down the line. Friedel has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Keibert Ruiz. That's in there. 0-1. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Right side, Carroll under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here comes Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Taylor races for second. The throw in, and he'll pull him to second safely.
Really nice job, the two-strike hitting in that at bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And fouled off. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. TJ Friedel will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, these players do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's towards center. Taylor on the move. And there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today. Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Just off the inside edge. That's in there, and that's strike two.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Josh Gibson. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next to hit, Gavin Sheets.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 outs. Stays alive. And that's too high.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Jones back to work. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2.
Runner on the move. Got him swinging. If you're go to second, tag, and they got him. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Merrill. Sheets. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That's to third, Ramirez. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Comes up empty, that's strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss with number 9 for him in this game. 9. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Rips that one to right. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ricky Henderson. High fly ball, shallow right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So now the DH spot, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 in this one.
Jackie Robinson.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Some heat there is 98 miles an hour. Here's Pete Alonso. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There goes Jackie. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Fouled off. He was late. Inside move to second.
He's safe.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Well, we go bottom 6. Chris Taylor now. That's to third. Sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. So up next, Victor Scott. And that one hit to first.
Oh.
And it hits the base. And they have their first hit since the third inning. Stepping in, T.J. Friedel. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. No throw. He's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Safe at second, and he gets back in. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 1-1. That one hooked foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Corbin Carroll.
Carroll. Now pitching. Brad Kimbrell.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Gibson in the box again. Takes a strike. And now it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Carroll gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. No throw. Safe at second. In the air, right side. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Mantle, the next to hit, takes ball one. Brings it in. And there's one down. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 2. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That just misses. 1-2 to count. Taylor coming up, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Mantle on the move, heading back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop from his knees. The throw on the money, nice play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. A little out front there as he swings through it.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Carroll snags it on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. That's in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
I got a ball, one strike.
That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. Henderson around second, on his way to third. Not in time. He's safe.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Runner at third, nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Jackie Robinson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Friedel pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. He's in there.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Scott makes the grab, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one blasted deep to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Alonso on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And he chases. And now, Jake Cronenworth. New pitcher now, Hobie Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one is absolutely belted. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Merrill tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Taylor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Victor Scott, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering is down low. Popped in the air, left field, and Ricky Henderson the grab. Josh Gibson getting ready to hit. Kimbrel back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Sheets puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. So up next, Mickey Mantle. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one is inside. One down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Mantle leads off first with 1 away. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Taylor makes the catch, and that is that. Now the number 2 hitter, TJ Friedl, 0 for 3 in this one. Mark Davis comes on now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Davis, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. He's 2 outs away. Ramirez, the next to hit. That one almost got him.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And ball 1. Outside. And it's 2-1. They're down to their final strike. Davis is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is